welcome back to the Curva Chronicles, the podcast that breaks the internet.
That's
I'm
what
your
we do.
host,
That's what we do.
F17, aka Frederick Afrifa. I'm here with my co-host.
And he's a boy JK. Welcome back, guys.
We broke the internet, man.
They didn't like that video, man. I mean, some
fans.
liked it, some didn't. Some liked it, some didn't.
Yeah.
Football fans are funny, man. Like, you posted a video about Gyökeres, yeah? And people are saying, oh, but what about Cristiano Ronaldo? Oh, yeah, what about one of the best players in the world? What are you talking about, bro? And what about everyone else?
Literally.
What about everyone else?
We can't forget, it was not a long time ago when Erling Haaland came and Darwin Núñez came. They had the same expectations. People thought Darwin Núñez. I think they had that Community Shield game where I think Liverpool won.
Darwin Núñez played better than Haaland.
Núñez, and people were like, "Rah, Darwin over Haaland. He scored all these goals in Benfica." Are you guys forgetting? And then look, now we can say that Darwin Núñez was a failure. He went for a lot of money, high expectation. He wasn't able to achieve it. And yeah, I did the comparison with Bas Dost, but the point I'm trying to make is that many strikers that finish top scorers in the Portuguese league cannot translate it into other leagues.
But another point, bro, is these are the same people that will tell you, oh, the Portuguese league is shit, the German league is shit, the Serie A is shit. But then when you make the point that, oh, he scored 39 in the Portuguese league, now you want to scream, yeah, but he scored a hat-trick against City. All right, so since when being a top striker is based on how many goals he scored against City? Two penalties and one good goal. Okay, now you're a top striker because he scored 3. And then, who else scored a hat-trick against City? Why is that? Why is that now the basis of a good striker?
That's the thing with football fans, that we will just
short-term memories.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? The rules to make us feel better. And look, if you're an Arsenal fan, you have every right to be optimistic about the signing. Like, be optimistic, 100%. Some people are like, oh, if he came to your team, you wouldn't say the same thing. I said, I know, I wouldn't. I would be optimistic. But as a neutral, not as an Arsenal hater, I don't care about Arsenal.
Yeah.
But as a neutral, I'm looking at them saying there is a big possibility, looking at the history of the Portuguese league and the strikers, not Bruno Fernandes or Ronaldo, the strikers that finish top scorers, then go into other leagues and don't do as well.
But also, apart from Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Nani, to be fair, there was quite a few players that have come. But again, they're not strikers anyways. But strikers in general, not just from the Portuguese league, in general, really, going to the Prem, it doesn't, Shevchenko. Shevchenko was a baller at AC Milan. He went to Chelsea, he did nothing. So, like, it's not an Arsenal bias or a Portuguese league bias. It's just strikers in general. It doesn't translate the same in every league. And yes, Erling Haaland has done it. I still got things to say about Haaland, but like goal-wise, yeah, he's done it. Fair enough, but there's a lot of people that have come in and haven't.
Absolutely, there aren't that many strikers. Like when you think about the top strikers, and I know we're going to do a Premier League 11. You think about Harry Kane, Alan Shearer. Yes, Aguero came in when he was young. Erling Haaland is young. There aren't, from the top of my mind, maybe there are. I know in the comments they're going to now list all the people after they go on Google and check. But from the top of my mind, there aren't that many strikers that at an older age, let's say 26, 27, 29, can come into the Prem, hit the ground running, and then get 20, 25 goals. It doesn't really happen that often. Like you said, even the top strikers from other countries will come in. When Lukaku came back to Chelsea, I thought he was going to smash it because of the experiences at Inter. But it's a totally different thing in the Premier League, so...
And Lukaku is strong, fast, he's similar to Gyökeres, so that's what they're saying anyways. I mean, listen, we might come back at the end of the season and say, apologies, this guy banged bare goals, we were wrong. But in my opinion, him, Ekitike, why should I be so certain that they're going to come in and do it when half of the world doesn't do it? But apparently they're the second coming of Jesus and they're just going to do it based on what? Because Arsenal and Liverpool bought.
Another thing,
and they've got great scouts.
Bro, that's the thing. A lot of the people in the comments are saying, you're acting like these guys don't have good scouts. You think Arteta will just buy him for the sake of it. But let's not forget that teams get it wrong a lot.
Yeah, look at City, bro. They buy players. Look, Calvin Phillips, not a striker, of course, but they buy these players that are supposed to be the future. And then they just send them on loan and sell them, and then people forget about them. scouts get it wrong all the time. Only because they done it in the league, it doesn't mean that it's just gonna happen straight away in another league. And as you lot say, the Premier League is the hardest league in the world to do it. So what makes you think that someone that does it in Portugal just automatically translating doing it the same? And then I saw loads of comments saying, "Oh, but he done it at Coventry." At Coventry
In the champion, did you watch him in the championship? He'd had
Bro.
2 good years. Bro.
Mitrovic scored 43 goals in the championship.
Bro.
Again, no disrespect to Mitrovic, but no one's gonna sit here and tell me that Mitrovic is one of the best strikers in the world. So, like, come on, man.
That's the point that we're making. That he can come here and do well, but it's not a certainty, and that's the point. That he can come and flop because of the history of the Portuguese strikers, because the history of strikers coming into the Premier League in general, and the fact that we haven't seen him in the Prem. So, sorry, Arsenal fans, man. Sorry.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. The podcast keeps moving. Just keep following us, and
We'll bring some more hot takes, and then
fire.
we'll keep arguing, I guess.
Yeah.
See where we go, man.
That's it.
As we start this, I saw quite a few things online in last week and this week as well. And I think one that I've always wanted to do with you was best Serie A 11 against best Premier League 11. And I mean, we might forget some players. People are gonna come in the comments and give their piece. But before we even start this, I'm gonna say like Italy takes it. Italy takes it, whether it's best Serie A versus best Premier League or best Italy national team against best England national team. I think Italy takes it. But let's get into it, I guess.
Let's get into it. I agree with you. I think Premier League in the history of football is still new, man. I know the Premier League fans are gonna get annoyed, but still a kid on the block when you think about the history of Serie A and the kind of players that play for Serie A. And let's see. I think we haven't started yet, but I don't know if more than 3 Premier League, maximum 4 Premier League players get into the starting 11.
Yeah, same. I agree.
But
I mean, let's start with what we're gonna. Does formation matter, or do we just go with?
Let's
with,
just go
the
with
players.
Let's go with a 4-4-2 just to keep it simple.
4-4-2.
4 defenders, 4 midfielders,
2 strikers.
And with the wide midfielders, they can be wingers.
Yeah. So I think in goal we have Buffon for Italy, and I don't think I need to give any explanation. I mean, you got a few good keepers that played in England as well. Petr Cech is one of them. Van der Sar. You got Alisson at the moment. But I mean, bro, like Buffon longevity, he won a World Cup. The guy's done it all, man. So I don't see anyone disagreeing with us if we go with Buffon in goal.
Knowing these guys, they'll probably still chat, but I agree.
Yeah.
Buffon in goal is a no-brainer because of all of the things that you listed. So he's an all-time great. In goal, we have Serie A. So it's 1-0 to Serie A. All right, so now let's move to the defense.
Yeah.
Let's say we can move to the left-back position because it should also be very straightforward.
Very straightforward.
Because the best left-back of all time, Paolo Maldini.
You
can't really move him anywhere, can you?
Nah. You see so many interviews of like defenders, especially like top defenders, talking about who was the best, and he's always there, bro. And like we've had the pleasure to seeing him play, you know, like, and I saw him play late in his career as well.
Actually, when sometimes he played centre.
Yeah,
when I
exactly.
Yeah.
And the best, man. Obviously, is no disrespect to Ashley Cole, but even if you ask Ashley Cole, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
I agree. You can't.
And who else is there that plays the Prem, just in case?
Yeah, he's one of the top left backs in the history of the Prem. I think Ashley Cole is there. I can't really think of any other like elite Premier League left backs in it because there have been some solid ones over the years. You know, but you can't now come and say people like Robertson are really great. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, he probably is, but it doesn't touch him. It doesn't
yes,
touch.
exactly. It's nowhere near
Yeah.
the. So yeah, when I think about left backs, it was Evra was a right back, innit?
Yeah, I think so. But even then, bro, like, let's move to right back if you want. We got Cafu.
Cafu,
Yeah.
that's a nut. It's done. It's done. It's done.
And
Gary Neville.
I mean, no, Kyle Walker, innit, I guess. Kyle Walker is the
Yeah.
best. He's probably the best and will go down as the best right back in the Premier League, I
Best.
believe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't touch. Like I don't listen. If you know football, you know football, innit? I don't want to spend too much time telling you about Cafu. Obviously, these were the great years of AC Milan, man. Maldini on one side, Cafu on the other. I mean, bro, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
Do you think
crazy.
Cafu's better than Zanetti? Like, is he more? Which one's more legendary? Who's getting
I
two
think
caps?
Cafu is better than Zanetti, bro.
I agree.
I think Zanetti is also a great player and servant for Inter Milan, bro.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, like, if you don't know about Zanetti, then it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Zanetti, I still pick Zanetti over Kyle Walker, for example.
Yeah. I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Um,
I agree. Man, it's 3-0 already to Serie A, man. What's going on here? Now let's look at some centre backs. Centre backs are interesting because I think when it
Not
comes
that
to
interesting, bro.
to be fair, you're right. But when it comes to the defense, I guess a little bit more interesting because the Premier League, I think, has had better centre backs than left back and right back.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. But I
Terry,
mean,
Rio Ferdinand,
there's one that goes in without even a conversation, and that's Fabio Cannavaro. Captain for our national team, 2006, won the World Cup. Solid, played for Real Madrid, won the Ballon d'Or. Probably one of the only defenders to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, Cannavaro goes in there. Cannavaro is better than Ferdinand. Cannavaro is better than John Terry.
So then for the other space, we've obviously got Nesta.
Yeah.
And then we've got John Terry. We've got Rio Ferdinand. I feel like we should give them one, fam.
To me, yeah, I'll be honest, and maybe this is a bit Milan bias. I think Nesta is better than John Terry and Ferdinand. But for the sake of like being, I guess, fair, if I had to pick between Ferdinand and John Terry, I would probably pick Ferdinand.
I'd pick Ferdinand over Terry.
But
also, we forget, I know this is before our time, but players like Baresi.
Yeah. And that's why, obviously, we could easily put him in, but as you said, I haven't watched enough to do that. And I could easily do it just for the sake of the name. Because then even Maldini is dead. I mean,
that's so true. Alright, let's give this to Ferdinand. To Ferdinand. So far we've got Buffon in goal.
Yeah.
At left back we've got Maldini.
Yeah.
At centre back we've got Rio Ferdinand and Cannavaro. At right back we've got Cafu.
Yeah.
Yo, what a team! Alright, let's look at the midfield now.
See, the 4-4-2 is a hard one, right? Because then, where am I playing Kaká? But yeah, it's fine.
Should we go for a diamond? That's the thing, but in diamond 4-4-2, then there's no wingers.
Yeah. Let's just keep it 4-4-2 in it. I'll still put Kaká over in it.
Yeah. So let's start with. Where should we start?
So we got the two. Let's start with centre mids, I guess.
Centre mid's gonna be tough, I think.
You need a holding, and you need an attacking, I guess. Centre mid is tough because I mean, bro, you know, Jared, Lampard, Scholes, Giggs, you know, the list goes on. But I mean, Pirlo, Kaká, De Rossi.
Gullit was before our time.
Yeah. You got Schneider in there as well.
Clarence Seedorf.
Oh my days. So Seedorf has to go in there because of his Champions League pedigree. 3 Champions League with 3 different teams. And I mean, bro, like I think Seedorf is really underrated as well.
I think he's criminally underrated.
I don't get why.
See, Cedo's better than like Gerrard, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's not English, bro. So it doesn't.
The
So
Premier
it
League
doesn't.
fans are gonna get onto
Yeah,
us.
let them. What? Listen, forget it, bro.
I think
Seedorf,
Cedo's better than Gerrard and Scholes.
he won a Champions League at 18 for Ajax, playing a massive. Like, come on, man, stop it, man. Because listen, Gerrard, baller.
Yeah.
And what he's done with Liverpool against that AC Milan in that Champions League. Listen, I'm an AC Milan fan, but I put my hand up. Unbelievable. Gerrard is the greatest player to play in the Premier League to never win the Premier League. And yes, he's done it in Europe. And also the fact that he's done that and he's always considered as one of the highest midfielders in the Premier is crazy. Because how can you be one of the highest midfielders in the Premier but never win the Premier? It just speaks volumes of the player, right? Because of everything else he's done.
Big player.
But I'm sorry, bro. You have to put some respect on Seedorf, bro. These are football royalty. Not saying that Gerrard is not in that conversation. It definitely is. But to me, Seedorf is better. So Seedorf has to be one of the
centre mids.
And I'm sorry, but Pirlo also has to be. To me, bro.
You going Pirlo over Kevin De Bruyne?
I mean, you know what I think of Kevin De Bruyne, bro. But man, that's hard still.
It's tough. It's tough.
I mean, bro, the passing range is hard because they both have
similar, isn't it? It's similar.
But World Cup, Champions League, multiple Serie A versus Premier League, one Champions League, nothing with his nation.
Gonna have to give it to Pirlo.
I know that it's not all about trophies, but I mean, bro, like I think Pirlo was. Sorry, but I have to give it to Pirlo.
I have to give it to Pirlo because, especially the way we're constructing this team, with Clarence Seedorf being the engine, we need someone there who's gonna spray some passes and control the game.
Slow it down, control the game. You know, he's a calm killer. You know, that goal against Hart in the Euros, a little chip. This guy, bro, is a master. Like this guy dictate the games, and it's tough because don't get me wrong. I think the Prem's had some very, very good midfielders, like the likes of Lampard, the goal scoring midfielder. But I just think, Toure.
So,
but I think, I don't know, man. You can give me your arguments below, but I just think what Pirlo has done for his nation, for his club, I have to give it to Pirlo, man. I think Pirlo is better than Kevin De Bruyne.
Ooh, Pirlo's better than Kevin De Bruyne, and then Seedorf is better than Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
So the
I don't think that's a crazy take.
That's controversial. Knowing these guys.
I don't think that's a crazy. Surely it's not a crazy take.
Seedorf surely is better than Yaya Toure. I agree. So in a midfield of a Serie A 11 versus Premier League 11 of two, the two that get in are Pirlo and Seedorf. I know we're AC Milan fans, but this is
it's not our fault that we had a crazy squad.
This is the truth. All right side of the midfield, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean he's played in both, and he played. I think he's had better stats in Italy than he did in England because he was really young. But to be fair, I'll give it to the Premier.
Yeah, he was crazy. We'll put Ronaldo on all right. Manchester United Ronaldo. So that's the second Premier League player that gets in. And then who do we put on the left? Obviously, I didn't watch Maradona, innit?
Yeah, but you don't have to watch some players.
I didn't watch Maradona, innit? But from what I'm hearing, because who would be the left midfielder for the Prem? Is Thierry Henry more of a striker?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I think so. He wouldn't be a left midfielder. He'd be a striker. in a 4-4-2. So
I mean, you can't put him as a left midfielder if they want.
and
But
then
then, so Kaká doesn't make this team.
gee, where is Kaká?
I don't think he makes it, bro. Because he's not a striker.
No striker. Because of the formation, he
Yeah, he
doesn't
doesn't make it.
Ryan Giggs.
Oh, man.
I said,
Come
nah.
on. Nah, man. Does Salah not?
Hey,
Salah doesn't have a shout.
hey. Do we put Ronaldo on the left and put Salah on the right?
Yeah, man. Don't do that, man.
Yeah. Put Ronaldo on the left side and right. That's the most.
That's for the Premier League bros.
Yes.
Salah played in the Serie A as well, by the way.
Exactly, but we'll give it to them. So at this point, there are 4 Premier League players. And then when we get to the striking options, now, Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer are unequivocally the greatest strikers the Premier League has ever seen.
Yes.
In Serie A, we had R9.
Yeah, which beats both of them.
So he gets into the team straight away. Now, Italy's had some strong strikers in the years.
Yes, they have.
We've had players like Del Piero, had players like Totti, we had Shevchenko.
Thing is, Alan Shearer, yeah, he's got that Premier League record.
Yeah.
But what else does he want? I'm not even trying to be rude, innit? Like, I'm generally not even trying to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. But what else has he done?
That is brilliant. I don't
I
know.
know he's won the league, yeah, well done. But
He's before our time, man. So
is Cantona a striker?
Eric Cantona. I don't know.
Is he
Again,
a
before
striker?
our time. Because it's hard to put people in the team before our time.
Yeah.
Because also, we can put Van Basten and all these, man. But I don't know.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't know. So, yeah, I don't think we can put Alan Shearer in that team simply because
I wouldn't put.
I don't know about him still. So who else makes the team when we talk about all time?
Because to be honest, bro, obviously Van Basten we haven't seen enough. But even if it was about Van Basten versus Thierry rating, Van Basten wins, bro.
I agree. So if we were going to go for that, Thierry Henry, I think, is widely regarded, especially the Arsenal fans that like to talk. He's widely regarded as the best striker that they've had, along with Alan Shearer. Then they've had Wayne Rooney. They've had Harry Kane.
I think now, to be fair, you know what? I think purely because I haven't watched Van Basten enough. Again, Aguero, Thierry Henry, bro. There's an argument to be made, but yeah, I think I go. But then what? Harry Kane. You don't think Harry Kane is better?
I think
I was gonna go Thierry Henry.
Yeah, I think in a Premier League 11,
you have to put Harry Kane, surely.
I think Thierry Henry.
Longevity-wise, though, in the Prem. I don't know. I mean, I think Thierry Henry is better than Harry Kane. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like
I think Thierry Henry because
yeah, to be fair, 2 Premier Leagues,
you know
2 FA Cups, 4 Golden Boots. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. TT makes it still. TT played in the Serie A, no?
Played Serie A for Juventus. He did. But again,
we'll give him. Yeah, we'll give it to him.
Interesting how Mo Salah, Thierry Henry could have cut it in Serie A, but then they went to the Prem and did well. But that's it. I think in our starting 11, Serie A versus Premier League, we have Buffon in goal.
Yeah.
Left back Maldini.
Yeah.
Centre backs Rio
Cannavaro. Yeah.
Right back Cafu.
Yeah.
Centre midfield Pirlo, Seedorf.
Yeah.
Wide we've got Ronaldo, Salah.
Yeah.
Up front we've got Thierry Henry and R9.
Yeah.
So that's 5 Premier League players and 6 Serie A players. So Serie A just tips it.
We just about edge it. Ah, that was
Yeah,
close. To be
closer
fair.
than I thought.
Having said that, all of the players that made it in that team from the Premier League, apart from Ferdinand, also played in Serie A. So,
True. Very, very true. Very, very true. Because you've got no.
Thierry
Is it
but
4
we did it.
players? Sorry, it's 4 players. It's Thierry Henry, the 2
Yeah,
wingers, and then the centre back. So it's
yeah.
7-4.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
better. That's
But
better.
also Zidane, bro. We didn't put Zidane in there. What the hell?
Because was Zidane at Juve?
He wasn't prime
Super
Zidane,
good. Yeah, it wasn't prime.
but
And I only watched Zidane at Madrid.
yeah, that's first.
So we're looking at players that we've witnessed. And then for anyone on TikTok, we're from the mid-90s. That's when we were born. So this is the football that we watched.
That's
But
fair enough.
yeah, man, I think in a Serie, let us know in the comments. In a Serie A 11 versus Premier League 11, how many Serie A players make it? How many Premier League players make it? We think only 4 Premier League players make the 11. And the 4 players that make the 11 are Rio Ferdinand at centre back, the 2 wide players. We're playing 4-4-2. 2 wide players, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mohamed Salah, and then Thierry Henry up top. Everyone else is Serie A, man.
Is Mohamed Salah over Ryan Giggs? Are the people gonna agree? To be fair, you can have either, man. You can have whichever.
Mo Salah or Ryan Giggs, man. Whichever one you want. 'Cause yeah, man. That's it. But it's interesting because Serie A historically hasn't had many wingers. Why do you
Yeah.
think that is? When I think about it now.
Well, the way they play the game,
Agreed.
it's very defensive minded. We've always had top strikers, top like midfielders, but yeah, wingers. I'm trying to think.
Oh. Who's a really good Serie A winger?
Gervinho.
It's true though, for whatever reason, and it's not like they did it. But you know what? Because I remember Inter when they were dominated, they would play with Milito, Samuel Eto'o, and like Milan would play Cassano on the wing. Like because the way they see football, they don't really go for the typical winger. Like they'll
We
play.
done.
You know what I mean?
I think obviously Roberto Baggio played on the wing. He wasn't an out and out winger, but played on the wing at times. Obviously we had Cristiano Ronaldo, but he came as a striker.
Yeah.
Ribéry, if you remember,
Where did he
played
play?
for
In Italy.
Ribéry.
Yeah.
You don't remember? He went to Fiorentina and then he went to Salernitana.
I'm so done.
But again, that was towards the end of his career. I mean, you could put potentially Cuadrado, Recoba.
It's interesting though, isn't it? That's the one position where
Yeah,
both
we
Premier
didn't.
League
Yeah,
players
even in. But I guess we didn't really. It's not a league where you play with out and out wingers.
Yeah, which is strange because even when Milan was doing well, Alexander Pato would be playing out there. He's not really a winger, but he just played out there.
Yeah.
And then obviously Al Sharawi was the up and coming winger.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Didn't really make it because when you talk about AC Milan, like Rafa Leao, is he the best winger we've had?
yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
So not that mad because he's a good player.
Yeah, he's good. But when we look at the history of Milan,
It's
to think like Leao is the best winger we've had. It's like, raw in this
Yeah.
era. Do you know what I mean? Because no one else from this era gets anywhere near the top.
That's true, to be fair.
So that's why I'm quite surprised. But yeah, I guess it's just the style of football.
Well, yeah. Because even, yeah, Serginho is more of a wing back.
Yeah, I guess it's the style of football.
We have players. It's weird because we have players like Shevchenko that at times went on the wing as well.
Exactly.
Like I think, but exactly as you said, there's no out and out. There's no out and out winger like Leao, for example.
Yeah.
That's why he probably edges it.
Yeah. But it's interesting because even in Spain, I was only saying that the winger is like a new thing because before Williams and Yamal,
yeah, they didn't really
like a proper winger that they had,
no.
like David Villa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is interesting.
It's more of a Premier League thing, really. Because it's fast paced, you need someone fast, like, and you want someone on the wing to just attack the wing and then put in crosses. And it's just a different style of play, I think.
Different style of player, and I think Bayern Munich's always had strong wingers from
Yeah.
Ribery, Robin days. Like they've always had.
Robin,
Robin was amazing. Robin was amazing.
what a player.
No, it's fascinating how in Serie A there isn't really that many top wingers, but yeah. That is our starting 11, man. Do you have any other hot takes for us, JK?
Hot takes. Yeah, I've got another one for you. Prime Ozil versus Prime De Bruyne.
Has to be De Bruyne.
Who hedges it? Really?
Yeah, I think it's De Bruyne. I used to be a big Ozil fan. Prime De Bruyne, I used to think he was on drugs. Because, bro, man was just so powerful, like, and don't even look like someone who, if it's Yaya Toure, I understand.
Yeah.
His technique was just so clean. He used to run past players. He used to score bangers.
Ozil did some crazy stuff, though. In his prime, bro. Like, Ozil at Real Madrid, with Cristiano Ronaldo. Even in the Prem when he came to Arsenal. Like, I remember some of the goals that Ozil scored, bro. Man sat down rude. Half of the team. Like,
Ozil was rude.
Like, the brother doesn't do that, but then he gives you, yeah, you're right, like, pure, like, physically, when he was in his prime, he was a beast as well. He would run past, man. Brother. And then he just the crosses that he put in.
And the passes, like, I'm thinking, how did you
do that? How do you see that?
Fam, man would literally, like, do a mad pass telegraph, and then Raheem Sterling taps it in. I'm like, bro, how did De Bruyne do that?
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's why I think, a prime De Bruyne is hard to beat, man, in the history of football.
Yeah.
It's just Pirlo and Seedorf that get above him.
Yeah, man. They do indeed, man. That's tough, because it's also different eras, right?
Yes.
I do think that football was a lot more competitive back then, though. I genuinely believe that, because we speak about Seedorf, Pirlo. In the same era, you have Xavi, Iniesta,
Scholes, Lampard,
Gerrard, Scholes, Giggs. Like it was every team had players, and I feel like now the big teams have players.
Even then,
they're not really on the same level. Like, look at United midfield.
United, and if you look at Chelsea's midfield, I know Chelsea fans might.
Yeah.
They're not. Of course, you got what's his name again?
Cancelo.
You got Cancelo. You got Enzo Fernandez. These are players that have potential to be amazing, but I wouldn't call them world beaters or all-time greats.
You wouldn't put them in the same conversation as De Bruyne, right?
Nah.
Like even I don't. Who was there?
Look at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like
Odegaard,
Rice, but they're not in that conversation
yet.
Even Liverpool, like Gravenberch.
Yeah, but I guess Fabinho.
Yeah. So it's definitely a different era of football where before, like you said, Chelsea will have their Lampard, United will have
Essien, Lampard is, bro.
You know what I mean? Inter had Cambiasso.
Like, even Arsenal, Vieira.
Do you know what I mean? So it's definitely a different era of football, man. But so maybe we're looking back on it with nostalgia because people always believe that their generation was better than the current generation.
But that generation was better, bro. I don't think that's the argument. Like I genuinely think football has changed and not for the better.
Yeah, like, that's true.
In all honesty, to be honest.
That's true. No,
and
that's true.
On that, do you think Pep Guardiola has ruined football?
Yes. Yes. I think Pep is responsible for the football getting really boring, like to the point where I used to really enjoy watching football games.
Yeah.
And then I kind of fell out of it for a long period of time. It's only recently that he's been picking back up, and I think the rise of PSG is great because PSG is fun to watch.
But it's funny because that style of play is sort of not really based on Guardiola.
But I think it's like 2.0. The foundations are...
Yeah. But the foundation is the Barcelona foundation, right?
I agree with that. And to be fair,
the Cruyff foundation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, bro. Like,
because
And as much as I like Man City, and I think I preferred early on Man City with your Sané, Sterling's. Now it's very boring, and I feel like Arsenal are trying to do the same thing with Arteta, which obviously is more attractive because the likes of Saka and stuff that just create stuff. But the football is like killed him with 100 passes, and it's like boring. Before it was like bam, bam. But it's like basketball before. And even football was a lot more physical, which I loved. Like
that
some of
was
the
part
tackles
of the
that we
game,
see
bro.
back in the days, if you do it now, 10 games back.
You're off.
And I think, football has become very, 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 very boring. Especially because everyone wants to play the same.
Absolutely. And then, with Guardiola, and he sometimes looks like he kills the creativity of certain players.
Yeah.
Grealish is a great example that I never rated him super highly anyway, but he's a totally different player than he is or than he was when he was at Villa.
Yeah.
And you hardly see those footballers now, those wings that are really direct, like the PSG boys, Kvaratskhelia, or even
Those
Leao.
are,
It's very go like point the defender and go. You don't really see that as often now. So
did you see Leao playing up top against Arsenal?
yeah, man, I saw Leao play up top against Arsenal. I'm wondering whether Allegri did that because we haven't got many strikers in, or whether that's actually something that he's thinking of. I think Leao's got potential to only really do that if he's got players around him that are gonna work really hard and are gonna give him the opportunities. With the problem with him playing up front with a team like Milan, especially with a system with Allegri, is that he just has to do the whole midfield. There'll be times where he gets the ball and it's a counter attack. No one's around him, bro. Because is back there, and he's running through the team. He gets past 3, 4, 5.
He can do that. Yeah, he can do that.
But
his link-up play with Loftus-Cheek looked good, though.
To be fair,
he did look good.
To be fair, I think Leao had a good game. I'll be honest.
I think Loftus-Cheek had a good game as well.
Loftus-Cheek had a good game as well, and he was playing right mid.
Yeah.
The first.
I mean, I don't think that's the formation we would play. Obviously, I mean, the keepers did well, to be fair. Terracciano did well in goal. Ethan Ranweri, whatever his name is, he played very well.
Yeah. Yo, first half, I was like, yo.
He's balling.
He's balling.
And he wasn't, he's not afraid to just get the ball and do stuff. And bro, I don't know if you saw, there was a time on the byline against what's his name, our centre back, the tall one. Yeah, man left him, bro.
On the byline, bro, that was rude.
Bro, left him.
That was rude.
Dead, bro.
And then he did this thing where he took a touch, and it was a first touch, and then he backed it on the volley.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That was good.
Bowler.
Yeah.
Talking about strikers and AC Milan, I've seen that we've been linked with Vlahovic again, and I think they're trying to get him in, which I wouldn't really be happy with. But staying on the striker topic, do you not think that Erling Haaland is just a Norwegian Lukaku, bro?
That is so funny. Okay, maybe
do you not
explain.
Let me tell you, they're both big, they're both fast, and they can score. But technically, goodness me, bro.
Yeah.
When the service dies up, you don't see them.
Yeah. I think Haaland's a better finisher.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that's I can't disagree with that.
But I understand what you're saying. And Erling Haaland, it's hard to say because he came in and the City won the treble.
Yeah, man, and I know what people are gonna say. Look how many goals he scores, goals per game,
But I don't know if he made the team better, man.
He made the team worse, bro.
I think so, man.
He made the team worse. So people are gonna say, "Oh, he came in and they won the Champions League." That wasn't because of him.
I agree. If anything, he went missing in the big game.
Exactly. The thing is, I want people to understand that I'm not disagreeing that this guy can score goals. And then I'm going to say another thing that people are going to say, yeah, but what do you want from a striker? To score goals. Yes, I do. But in games where you have to stop him, I want my striker to be someone like Sergio Aguero, bro, that can go deep, get the ball, get past a few man, shoot, scores. Someone like Harry Kane goes deep, creates an assist for another player. And yes, maybe that's just a level up as a striker, because obviously their job is actually to score goals. But Haaland, with no service, you might as well not play him. He doesn't bring anything to the team, bro.
And that's why I think Alexander Isak's better than Haaland, man.
Yeah, I'd agree, man. I feel like
better.
Isak at City would have scored the same amount of goals, if not more.
Precisely. And would make the team play better.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Same way I thought Harry Kane at City would have scored the same amount, if not more, and got double the assist as well.
I agree. Because the thing with Haaland is that it's difficult when the only thing you bring to the team is goals.
Yeah.
Because I think goals should be a big part of why a striker should do. So like, let's say 80% should be goals. And Haaland gets that 80% perfect. But we can't deny that it's not just goals. Like, life isn't just black and white. There's a bit of grey. And as a striker, if you can bring more...
Look at Firmino. Obviously, I'm not comparing Firmino to Haaland, because I think as a striker, Haaland is better. But what Firmino did for Liverpool, Haaland could never, ever, ever, ever do.
So Firmino got that 20% bang on.
Yeah.
Everyone around.
Everyone else to shine, bro. And he still scored goals.
And that's the mad thing. So players like Aguero, Isak, Kane, they're the blueprint. To a certain extent, Lewandowski scores a lot of goals, but his link-up play is brilliant.
It's class, bro.
His link-up play, he can come in behind, get the ball, look around, pop it, then make the run, and then smash it in. So I definitely feel like Erling Haaland is limited by that. And I think when he was younger, his sheer physicality was like, cool. But now that you're in your mid-20s, it's like, are you going to bring anything else to the table?
Yeah, but I don't know. The thing is, he's still young, right? And he might improve his game. I don't know, bro. Like, his touch is poor. He can't, technically, he doesn't even look like a footballer. Like, generally.
Something important to say that you've seen him live.
I have. Like, I don't know. Again, as a goal scorer, bro, can't say anything. But I think
he's
football...
25 now, bro. You know, he's still young. I'm saying he's old, but this is who he is.
But the thing is, he's gonna break all records of scoring. I think, like, if you're being realistic, if he stays in the Premier League for 10 years after signing that contract, like, Alan Shearer's record is gonna go in the bin, really and truly. And he's gonna be remembered as one of the greatest strikers. But then, would you really say Haaland and R9 are in the same conversation?
They're not. And it's like the Alan Shearer chat, right? That we never saw him play, but we always seen him on TV, and we always hear how good he was. We always see his goals, and he's a legend. But he's not in my goats. Like,
he's not my legend. You know what I mean?
He's not my legend. Exactly, he's your legend. So it's gonna be the same thing with Haaland in years to come. We're going to tell our kids, like, yeah, he was a bad boy striker still. Like, he scored loads of goals. But you're not really going to be seeing... And you know what? Maybe Man City is the problem. Because when he was at Dortmund, man was scoring goals with his foot up here and...
Yeah, and also, he did, to be fair, at Dortmund, because maybe the games is a bit more... Well, I don't
he
think
used to run a lot with the ball.
Yeah, he was... Yeah. There's no space to do that in the Premier. You know what I mean? So... Maybe City is not the problem necessarily, but it was the wrong team for him to go to. And it's crazy to say because of the amount of goals he scored, but I think in another team, he might do a bit better. Like if he went to Real Madrid or something. Obviously now they've got Mbappe, so he's not going to go there, but you might see a different version of him. You know? Yeah. But ultimately, I think he's a really, really good finisher, but he's not a good player. He's not a good footballer overall, in my opinion.
And if you don't understand that, then I'm sorry, you ain't got brain cells, bro.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's not saying he's rubbish. He's saying he's a great finisher, but he's not a great footballer. Like if you go to the football cage and you play with him, you don't leave thinking, he'll body you and he'll score goals. Yeah. But you don't leave thinking, yo, guys are...
Yeah.
You don't, man.
This is crazy. This is a crazy one.
Take.
And this is a bit of a nostalgia as well. And it's a bit of bias. But Paul Pogba at Juventus beats any version of Lampard, Gerrard or Scholes.
I agree.
Pogba at his peak.
I agree, man. I think that's a good take.
I think
Juventus Pogba.
injuries, PR, and bad management killed Pogba.
I think Manchester United killed Pogba.
PR as well, though. Bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Pogba's dead. Pogba, and obviously everything that happened with the drugs, and then he got his ban.
But even before that,
before that,
but Pogba was carrying United. Like he would be the highest assist and highest goal scorer from midfield.
Yeah.
But there's United was just rubbish.
Yeah.
Be real, but Pogba at Juventus was elite, and I think he was better. That version of Pogba is better than any version of Lampard. Chelsea fans, I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Look, I'm gonna put some videos here.
What about Gerrard?
I think Lampard is better than Gerrard.
Really?
Yeah.
So, for you, like the Lampard-Gerrard Scholes debate, Lampard win. Do you think Lampard's better than Scholes as well?
Yeah.
It's interesting, man. I feel like Lampard, with Gerrard, I think Gerrard could even play as a right back for you, though. And then the goals, Lampard scored more, but the shot that Gerrard had on him, bro, is a bit ridiculous, to be honest. And Gerrard did carry a Liverpool team that was meaty, bro.
Okay.
Carried on his shoulder. But then I can't just base it on that Champions League game. And I didn't watch Liverpool as much back then because I wasn't here.
True.
I only got to see Liverpool against AC Milan or when they played like the Italian teams in the Champions League. But similarly with Lampard, but still, I think Lampard. Yeah, I think Lampard's better than Gerrard still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lampard over Gerrard, man, because look, Gerrard, great captain, club legend for Liverpool, incredible player, great shot. But if I had to have one of them in my team, I'm definitely having Lampard because he can defensively, he can be in that phase. Offensively,
crazy.
He can get a late run, he can get a goal. Leadership qualities, they all have them.
Yeah.
And they do have overlapping attributes, but let us know in the comments, man, the age-old debate of Gerrard versus Lampard versus Scholes. I think the order is Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I saw the other day I was scrolling through TikTok and I just saw videos of Neymar, and people are saying how he didn't really do what could. Yeah, but is that true, bro?
I agree with that. You know,
I don't, bro.
Really,
I don't.
I think the reason I think Neymar didn't achieve his potential was because his potential was Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, he was, but bro, forget Ballon d'Or, bro, because the way I think is a shake.
I agree. Bro. To be fair,
system's broken. So let's just talk about pure footballing, bro. The years at Barcelona of Neymar, Messi, Suarez, Neymar's done things in football that, yes, Ronaldinho has done, but Neymar actually done it for longer.
But how many years was he at Barca with that Suarez? I guess we can fact check this, but wasn't Neymar at Barca for 3 years with Messi, Suarez when he was absolutely killing it? And that's the challenging thing with Neymar, is that longevity piece.
But then how long did Ronaldinho do it for, bro?
Yeah, no, but similarly, what say Ronaldinho achieves his potential? Ronaldinho win a Ballon d'Or? And the reason I mentioned the Ballon d'Or is because
he did.
He did. You know what I'm saying? With Neymar, even if he never won a Ballon d'Or, he never got close. It was never a thing where this year he's got to win. Lewandowski never won a Ballon d'Or, but he had a Ballon d'Or winning season where he just got shagged, COVID happened, and then whatever, and then somehow Modric won it, etc. But Neymar never had one of those seasons that is right now he might be the best player in the world, and that's a shame.
But that's because Messi was there, bro. I don't know. I think Messi killed his shine a little bit, and we have Messi bias, bro. Regardless of how good of a season Messi may have, because he's Messi, you have to give it to him or Ronaldo at that time. But I think that took away Bro, some of the stuff that Neymar did with the football on his feet is
I agree.
unbelievable.
I agree.
And
But
like that's the beauty of the game, bro. That's what we want to see. Like obviously Messi, some of the stuff he did with the football, crazy. But it's not like flair. It's just like, how did you do that, bro? Like you're crazy. Cristiano Ronaldo, that was a flair player. But Neymar shits on Cristiano Ronaldo like as a flair player, bro.
I know, but it's and I think that's a shame that he's now just going to be remembered as a flair player rather than one of the best players of all time, which he had potential to be.
After Messi and Ronaldo, there's Neymar, bro.
You think?
In sort of like our generation, like, forget Maradona, blah blah blah, all of them man there. But after Messi and Ronaldo, who do you put there?
I don't know. I'd have to think.
I've already given you the answer, bro. After Messi and Ronaldo,
yeah, neighbours in the next bracket.
Has to be Neymar, bro. Has to be Neymar.
But is prime Neymar better than prime Hazard?
Yes, bro.
Do you think?
Yes, bro. Stop it, man.
Do you think?
Bro, yeah. If you ask Hazard, he'll tell you yes.
Prime Hazard that was doing jinky me
jinky, huh?
Prime Hazard that was doing jinky me jinky and then slapping him.
I know. Listen, I love Hazard. I loved Hazard, but yeah, I think prime Neymar.
Why?
And also, bro, Hazard then similar to Neymar went to Real Madrid and finished his career, right?
And that's why we're just talking about the prime right now.
Yeah.
But Hazard had the end product though, man. Like
what? Neymar didn't have end product.
He did.
Bro, you're being rude, man.
He did.
I think going to PSG killed him. Don't get me wrong.
I think that's the memory, isn't it?
Yeah, first. Yeah, because that's the most recent memories.
You're right.
But, bro, you're forgetting that 2015, 16, 17 season, bro.
You're right, man.
This guy was ridiculous, bro.
I think you're right.
I think prime Neymar beats prime Hazard.
So I guess the problem was that he was just next to Messi the whole time.
I think that's what killed him, bro. And
at PSG, yeah, because when I speak about this, people are like, yo, he had mad numbers at PSG. And they are right. I remember there was a year where he was doing some mad things. But I guess the difference is between that and, for example, like an Ousmane Dembele, is that them man got over the line in Europe.
And when the
this
Champions
guy,
League,
when it was his sister's birthday, he gets injured.
Yeah, but family first, man.
I think that's the only, because it's true, at PSG, he had 112 appearances, 82 goals. That's mad.
Bro, bro. Honestly, go and just type in Neymar on TikTok. And bro,
I think so. I think the recent
Neymar, scrolling for days.
I see him at Santos now, and he looks like he's got no knees, and he.
Yeah. Forget Neymar now. Forget Neymar now.
No. So you think Neymar achieved his footballing potential?
Do I think so?
Yeah.
I think we forget that football is a short career, bro. So if you can give me 2 years at the top, only 1% of players can do that. And he was there, bro. So did he achieve his full potential in the sense of did he do it week in and week out for like 10 years like Messi and Ronaldo? No. But then after Messi and Ronaldo, there's Neymar, bro. I don't want to hear it. I genuinely, I don't, there's no like...
You might be right. But like, even with Brazil, like, he kept flopping.
Bro, they checked him with Brazil. You don't remember that Brazil-Croatia?
Yeah.
That Neymar did the 1-2, they fouled him, stood and scored a goal in the extra time. Yeah. And then Brazil just had to hold on. No, what did they do? They concede, and then they lose. He did this job, bro. That Brazil team wasn't good enough.
You might be right.
Brazil, listen, Neymar got shagged. He should have won that. He should have won. We would have had the Brazil-Argentina semi-final or final. I think it was the semis. We would have had Brazil-Argentina. But no, Brazil said, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to lose. Neymar did this job, bro. Neymar did this job. Listen, I think it's sad because I would have loved to see him, like, I don't know, win the Champions League at PSG or something. And to be honest, bro, I would have loved to see him win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, man.
But the stuff that he did, bro, bro, at Santos before even coming to Europe.
Was pretty crazy.
It was crazy, bro.
You might be right, bro. After Messi, Ronaldo, I think it is Neymar still.
Because who
I
else
wonder
is there,
why.
really?
I just wonder why. Let me know in the comments, like, why do you think that it feels like when I feel? Now that's a big pause. I'm not gonna say that. When I think about it,
Red card.
Yeah, the red cards about. When I think about Neymar's career, I'm underwhelmed. Maybe my expectations were too high.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But then
Like,
after Messi and Ronaldo, bro, like, all jokes aside now. Well, not jokes, because I still think Neymar did. But after Messi and Ronaldo, who do you think? Like, obviously now, the new
Mbappe.
generation of football, we got Mbappe. I think Mbappe hit his prime at 18, 19, by the way. But I still think he's going to do great at Real Madrid.
yeah.
I just think when he first came in the scene, bro,
It was crazy.
Mbappe,
18
18-year-old, was just as good as Lamine Yamal.
I agree.
If not better.
I agree.
If not better.
I agree with that.
And hopefully he can go back to that. But then see, like, then what? Do we really want to put Haaland in that just because of the scoring? Like, do you know what I mean? I can't put him in there.
You know, after them, man, it's like Mohamed Salah,
Bruyne. That's what I mean. Then Neymar is better than him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. Because when you actually think about it like that, it's like, yes, this guy was up there. And I guess I just thought he would hit them, man, innit?
Yeah. But no one's ever going to hit them, man.
Because, actually, so when we think about, like, Iniesta.
Big game player, bro. But is he... I don't know, man. It's hard. He carried Spain. He carried Barcelona. It's just, you know what, with players like this is that they're very good at their job. And in football, we don't rate people that are just good at their job. But he's done a little bit more than just being good at their job. Like, I think Iniesta is better than Xavi, for example, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But because he's just like not a normal footballer, I don't want to explain this the wrong way, but it's like you see your Neymar, he just does crazy stuff.
He's a maverick.
Iniesta scored big goals in big games, and he was a big player. But ultimately, he was doing his job very, very well, and it was overall, he's just above your Kevin De Bruyne, etc. But it doesn't go in the goal.
I agree. Man, we gotta wrap it up. It's been another great episode. Keep following us. Keep sending our hot takes to your friends, and let us
keep commenting, man. We love a debate. We're here for it. Ultimately, like, what you need to understand, football is all about opinions, isn't it? Yes, there's black and white opinion. Like Messi and Ronaldo are best, greatest players in the world. No one can argue with that. Everything else is up for debate, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. And his preference also. You might prefer Eden Hazard to Neymar style of play. I can't sit here and tell you you're crazy.
Yeah.
It's what you like. So
that's the beauty of football, man. Like, football fans, they think that their way of viewing things is the only way of viewing things.
It's the only way, yeah.
And it's not healthy. Like, even me and JK, we have different opinions on many things. That's why we can sit down and have a conversation and have a debate and see and have our thoughts. Even just the Neymar thing, like, the way you presented it has changed my mind on it. And that's the way it kind of should be. Not necessarily that you change your mind, but you hear other people's opinion and you're like...
And then you're like, maybe,
you know
actually, yeah, you have a point.
Exactly.
Like, listen,
exactly.
This is football. We're always going to come with takes that you might not agree with. I don't care, bro. Like, explain to me why you don't agree with it. And I might agree with you in there. I might not. But ultimately, this is football. We're going to keep saying what we're saying. You're going to say you got zero football IQ. But you don't know our history, man.
You don't know me.
Any
of you, man, play me on FIFA or Football Manager, I'll smoke you, fam.
So, yeah, man. But yeah, keep commenting. Let's have these debates. We're here for it. Like, at the end of the day, it's just football, isn't it? There's more to life. But it is what it is.
So, this is us. JK is going to be off for a couple of weeks. He's going to Canada. But the page will still be popping. The football news will be football news. And I'm sure when you got a bit of time, you'll be doing vids. I'll be doing vids.
Yes.
so
Yes,
you
yes,
won't be missing anything.
yes, yes, yes. Catch you on the next episode.
Go to the next one. Take care.